Hi everyone, back for the 8th episode. If you remember from the previous one, we've actually signed a peace treaty now with Spain, so we need to focus on remodernizing our army and have another go at Spain if we can, because there are very interesting resources here that we lack, silk and pearls, which we don't have. Some bonus resources here around, and it generally makes a very nice area now. So we should actually keep Spain in our sights and look for opportunities to expand this way. So let's quickly try to make some money off Isabella now that we are actually on more amicable terms. She's even friendly to us. So the one way to make some money is to perhaps try to get the open borders agreement, which is worth some money. She's not going to pay us the full price of 50, I don't suspect, but well, let's see. Don't think she would. No. She'll give us 43. That's fine. Still cash. So we'll take it. Let's quickly review our diplomacy, our deal history, current deals. See an awful lot of deals. We like the wheelings and dealings of diplomacy. We just want to make sure whether we are selling open borders to all our friends. We are selling them to Korea, to Siam, Germany, to England, to Persia. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that should be 2 more. This is even trade, open borders for open borders, and that's a grand total of 7 with the last treaty that we just signed with Spain. Here it is, 43. So we're making all the money that we can possibly make off selling open borders rights. So we are content with that. Let's quickly review. Right, this is our army. As you remember from the previous episode, Rio de Janeiro is now our ally, so we can freely stance our units within their borders. We should also try to minimize the costs of maintaining this army, and if you remember our social policy from the tradition tree, let's quickly go to it so you know what I'm talking about. It's comes in very handy right now. Garrison units cost no maintenance, and cities with a garrison gain 50% range combat strength. Now we will use the first benefit, so we don't want to pay an exorbitant amount of cash just to keep our army in the field. Now the quickest one to reach Adrianople probably be the knight. Less. No, it's actually equal. But the knight is quicker in coming back to action, so we'll send a knight back to Constantinople. And the other quick unit we've got here is the camel archer, and we will send dispatch him back to Constantinople. That's some money saved as well. As for the remainder of our army, we need to find a quiet spot where they could lie about a few turns, or we'll just basically redirect them wherever, really doesn't matter, but could just either keep them where they are, but they might unnerve slightly the AI, so we're not going to leave all our units lying about. There is a road here, not sure whose road that is, but we'll leave it, and knights as well. Why not? Pull them all back. Oh yes, this is a prophet. If you remember, we were trying to spread our religion down this way. Now this is very fertile grounds for religious proselytism, given that there is no major religion being found in this corner of the map, so our religion could start growing rampant if we just seed the evil ingredients of religious frenzy. Now we'll start with Hamburg and gradually work our way down. We've got one spread religion use left, so let's just quickly go back there. Basically the prophet is allowed 4 conversions, and we've used up 3, so there's 1 left, and it'll be left for the capital Berlin, and hopefully that'll be enough to exert pressure on the Incas here in the south and spread our religion. Now I really don't like moving units about, so keep it here. Just let these units just lie here. Don't want them to go far really. So just rearrange this army, and we don't want to keep them on the border. They might unnerve the AI, so we'll just keep it here, within range. Rio de Janeiro is our ally, so they won't mind. Keep the swordsman here. And this worker just completed the road, and we'll help them finish this other road going north. Yeah, so I guess that leaves us in a good position. Move that back and move that here, so we'll just keep that along the border. And just quickly go back to that. That's quite an interesting thought not to develop at this stage. If you can see, here is the breakdown. You see, we look at the income. We earn 135 gold, 64.25 produced by cities, 7 from trade routes between our cities and our capital, 6 from other civilization. That's probably gold per turn that we're actually getting in by selling off our luxuries, and 58 from religion. That means that 7 from trade routes is a very meager number, given the way our civilization has developed. So that means that only very few cities, I think only one, is actually linked to our trade network. So let's quickly go in the economic overview and find out. The income, trade routes 7.05, and as I was saying, Antioch is the only capital that's actually linked, the only city that's linked to a capital. So it's the only one that's actually generating any money from it. What we want to do is we want to increase that amount by linking up all the other cities to Constantinople. So that's one road linking up Ohrid and Nicaea in the north, another one linking up Varna to Constantinople, and the final one will be linking our second city, Adrianople, here in the south. And that will actually benefit us enormously, because that usually what it does is that it pays off the tile maintenance, which is actually 1 gold per turn per tile that of road that we own, and that's usually offset by the trade generated by linking to cities. So as you can see, we've got 7 from trade routes between cities, and we are spending 13 on tile improvement and maintenance because we've got roads built that are leading nowhere, and that we're still paying for them. So very important, link them all up quickly so the trade generator starts paying off immediately. A lot of digressing. Now, one thing I wanted to do earlier, we got Spartacus as a great general. There is a very interesting ability that you can do in Civilization 5. I just need to find it. Hold on. Delete, explore, gift. No. No, that. Okay, we'll just leave it then. Quick check, have we done everything we need to do? Probably yes. Oh yes, here you see, this is the Old Faithful rather, which is a natural wonder. Does generate 2 gold. 2 science, but also generates extra happiness if worked. So we'll try to buy that tile, and that will cost us 180 gold, which we don't have. So we'll try to generate that amount of cash. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh yeah, Adrianople is constructing another trebuchet. Probably won't be needing that, but anyways. We need to have 3 siege weapons, and for the time being that's all we've got. So we keep building it. Lots of interesting information being dropped down here. Sydney would like us to build a Leaning Tower of Pisa. If you remember, we estimated turn 193 to have our own build. We decided not to go for it. So let's see if we're proven right. Will someone else build it in the meantime or not? A trade route between Varna and Kazakhstan is being established. Alright, let's see. As you can see, we've now nearly doubled our income from trade routes, it's now up to 13. and 15 spent time per maintenance. So we're actually reaching parity, but we'll keep going, and surely we'll be generating a nice and tidy profit by linking all our cities up. So let's start a new road heading south, second largest city, by designating another worker, and we'll just basically put the entire army to sleep, or fortify them, or whatever you want to do. We'll just basically order them to remain inactive, fortify them, and so on and so forth. Road completed, so we'll continue gradually down that one. 6 turns, 3 for the road. We'll go for the road first. And our great prophet, unnamed, will spread the religion, our religion, for the last time. So let's see him at work. The camera doesn't really like staying there, but yeah, as you can see, he's cleansed Berlin from all the other heresies, so we're now actually up to 8 followers of our own religion. That's granted us extra gold, plus 41, less maintenance for the prophet, and yeah, tiny profit, see up 41. So we're gradually increasing that. We'll keep our tax collectors and bookkeepers in the realm very happy. They always like a tiny profit. Declaration of Federation Inca has run its course, so we'll have to renew that. The Inca are the most powerful, and also they are very distant from us. And lastly, they have no religion, so yes, definitely want to keep them on our side, as we'll be making tons of cash if we can manage to spread our religion down to the Inca. We need to discuss our joint declaration of friendship. He'll be very happy, and yes he is. And so the friendship continues. Now, we've been providing horses to Sejong. That's 5 horses, but hold on a second. That's not all our horses. Some of them are actually being. Some of these horses are actually coming in from city-states. I need to find out how many of them are actually ours. 5 horses, 3 used. So that's 5 left, but that doesn't really tell us how many of these horses are ours. Not very useful, but we'll find out. Let's see who's got the cash. Korea does. He was 3 horses, so that's 135. And now we've got enough cash to actually purchase that tile, which will not only give us extra science output, but will give us extra happiness. You see 10 now and 13, so nice increase. His style can't be improved, obviously, but it's a nice style to have. Let's quickly have a look at what's happening here. City is focusing on production, but it's not really working very great tiles. See, these are much better tiles. So yes, let's work on those instead, and keep our city growing. In 4 turns, the trebuchet will be ready. We don't really need one at the moment, but since we need 3, we will need 3. We need to maintain 3 siege units, so we'll have the 3rd trebuchet and we'll then upgrade it to a cannon, which is let's see how far off that is. Astronomy 5 turns, and cannon is down here. It's chemistry. Cannon is down here, so some 20 turns away perhaps. Spain and the Inca have now become friends. Oh, and Rackmagain's not made peace with Rio. So a few developments. And let's continue and basically focus on developing our empire, linking up all our cities, and tidy up the economy a little. We can generate more cash. Religion, it will be self-perpetuating, so we'll just let the religion run its course and spread wild to the Inca, and hopefully that will generate a lot more cash. Nearly there. As you can see, the turns are becoming longer. There's more information being processed by the AI, so naturally the game tends to drag on a little longer. Our great general, which is Spartacus, yeah, about 1,000 years off, but not a true Byzantium, but anyways. Constantinople, you see now we've got an excess happiness of 16, which will soon trigger a new golden age as soon as we reach 785 required. It's not miles away. We can actually start building a national epic, which doesn't cost any maintenance, and it's one of those national wonders. Each civilization is granted one. Extra culture, 25% bonus for great people generation, so why not? It's a nice bonus to have anyways. See, our great engineer +4, so +25% actually. Net has a +1, so it's a +5. Good to have. Another great engineer. The Inca and Spain. So the Inca are really trying to run away. And they remember they're at war with Germany, so we have to be careful and see what happens in there. Spain is protecting more city-states. Some fighting happening here as well. More cities. Lots of roads will be built here. So we'll move to the south and start working on it straight away. Generals. I'd rather leave generals in the field, but we'll leave it here for now. Let's see what happens. Horses. Alright, there's a lot of horses that we'll be selling to Germany. That makes it 4. So let's get... oh right, Germany doesn't have the cash for them. Who is in the market for horses? Darius. Very wealthy. Yeah. Let's sell some horses to Persia. We really want to trade them some cash. I don't think it's got much use for 4 horses. Anyways. So, just take the cash. And we'll soon have 500 to drop on another city-state. Lots of announcements, research agreements, and so on and so forth, but we're not really interested in all that at the moment. It's not very efficient the way we actually structure our army. This unit is fast enough and can run back to Varna. So, to save some cash. It might not be much, but it does add up, trust me. You can minimize costs and find more cost-efficient ways of maintaining an army. It will pay off in the long run, guaranteed. It's always also nice to have some excess happiness, so you can trigger golden ages which are truly a magnificent boost over happiness of gold generation and production and culture. So very nice. We'll try to explore more of the part of the world. I think we're nearly there. We only lack knowledge of this part of the world and where anything lies in this corner here. I doubt very much that there is very much left to be discovered, but let's see what happens here. Now this is where our religion is basically meeting resistance levels by Buddhism here in the south. We still exert more pressure in the holy city than them, so that's quite significant. And our religion is going to spread fast with the help of a missionary, which you might want to buy, since we're a long way away from generating a great profit. Let's see how much will that cost us now. See, the cost has gone up to 300 because we're now in the Renaissance. Should probably make use of that, and the fact that we've got a open borders agreement with Spain, but we're not actually buying it off them, and the way south has been blocked off. Well, we'll just wait for astronomy then and send them around, send them the maritime way. Okay, we've finished the Colosseum, so this is a nice improvement for Varna. The question is, what do we want Varna to become? We will be needing markets and workshops in all our cities in order to build the national wonders that we're still lacking. The one that I particularly like is the ironworks, but the market as well. I mean, the national treasury is also a very important one, and it pays off itself. So let's go for market now, since we'll have to build it anyways. We'll go for that. Ooh, another city's ready, so we'll soon be building our first caravel here up north, and possibly we might start contemplating building a settler. But we'll wait for now. The city is getting rather large, so we probably want to start kicking in some extra signs. Or extra happiness, but that's going to cost us as well. We want the extra happiness. No, we'll go for the university. Harbour as well, +1 production, so we get a net +2. Expensive building to maintain though. And see, it doesn't lack the production. So we go for the university now. Crossbowman's now ready. It's actually healed. We don't want to leave parts of the army behind, so we'll recall that. Start working on the mine. The boat is ready here. So nearly there. Yeah, we'll soon have all our cities linked up. And let's just quickly see. You see, we're now generating 13 and spending 19 on tile improvement maintenance. Now we'll hopefully, in a couple of turns, we'll be turning a profit from our trade routes. Market ready. Go with stoneworks. However, we want to have passing bark movements in 2 rounds. We really want to have a him ready. So we need to move this out in order to be able to purchase a missionary. Actually leave it here now, doesn't matter. And try to travel south with a missionary and spread a religion down south. Hopefully here. No, we don't want to sign any research agreements with them. Not the leading nations anyways. Since we'll be aiding them, but we do want to sign a treaty with Elizabeth, however she's not our friend, which makes it impossible. We'll soon be making more cash, but before we get that, trebuchet ready, missionary ready as well. City of has grown 4. Copper to Darius.
يوم تابلغ هلاخ مر.
It's generating tons of cash. It's got a 220 gold per turn surplus. I mean, that's impressive. Very, very impressive. Adrianople is a frontier town, so they're recommending a castle here, but the theatre actually grants a lot of happiness, and it's just something I like to build. I like to have a very happy empire, trigger golden ages. It just generally gives me a better feeling to rule over very happy people, so let's go for that instead. So we discovered astronomy. Here it comes. So with that, we'll start sending our missionaries, and we'll also start making full use of the new unit that we will unlock, the Caravel, and that will allow us to explore basically the entire map. The other building that we now can build is the observatory, which grants a massive plus 50% science. However, it can only be built in cities that are built adjacent to a mountain tile. But we've got 2. We've got Antioch and Varna. And that's something that we're gonna try and use. We want our cities to grow, because that's a prerequisite for generating science. The city is not doing a great job of growing. We will need some help from workers, but that workers will soon be available, given that the roads will soon be ready. So off he goes. This is German land, I believe. Oh, not Bucharest. Where is Bucharest? Oh, I'm here. Okay, so you see, basically that's the end of the continent here. We just need to discover this little peninsula. Stuttgart under attack. Doesn't look like it's gonna hold out. Ready? Yes. So we'll want Constantinople. We actually want Constantinople to start growing some excess food, so let's go for that. Let's see what's happening. We've got a lot of cash now. Are these all other AIs that are protecting Bucharest? Lots of AIs are denouncing Spain, so that's nice. Now let's see what are the options now. Navigation, not really. We don't need that. We're not really going that way, so we'll wait for that. The obvious choice for us would be bank, perhaps. Extra gold. It's always nice to have, but we're really falling behind here in terms of military technologies. Economics is a powerful one, but we really haven't built many trading posts to justify that. However, scientific theory, we need to always look ahead, is the one to look out for, since this will boost our scientific output further. However, we do need to get to gunpowder, so we'll just develop the bottom of the tech tree, which is the military end. The library is now ready. Warhead is a nice little town in the north. We do want it to grow, but again, already really it's not really generating a lot of science. Whilst we do want it to grow, we also want it to do something useful. So let's go for either the market first or the Colosseum for the extra happiness, since other cities will grow. Personally, I'd rather go for the Colosseum, since that will benefit the entire empire. The market, yeah, 2 gold, but of the plus 25%, not much really we can get out of plus 2, so that's what, a quarter? Nah, not worth it. Now we do have a new technology. That's a very powerful one, so let's make use of it. This is our only seaport. 6 stones away from producing a university. However, we want to have the caravel ready. And how much will it cost to actually purchase the caravel? 600 gold, not cheap. This will increase our science production by 33%, so that's another 3 beakers. No, more or less significant. Go for the caravel first, and then we'll go back to finishing university. Now we've got enough cash, 737, tidy profit. Are we ready to invest some of that cash in some city-state diplomacy? Let's see. There are our friends. Not need to invest more money in them. They want us to demand tribute from Sydney. Tricky. However, they're not allied to anyone, which makes Hanoi an interesting target. We'll gain 50 influence with them. That's not enough to become the ally, as we need 60. But not really great. Let's see if anyone wants to build a power of Pisa. Sydney, staunch ally of Spain, ally of England, and plus 13. Ooh, 109, difficult to replace. Now these are the only 3 city-states in this part of the map, which are the obvious choices. Then you've got Lisbon, whose allies England, 106. Very difficult to replace them. So we just leave them for now. We've got Zanzibar here in the south. Siam, 95. Very friendly. Marrakesh. Gold is more effective with them. However, 174 is a formidable amount of influence. 174 extra. That makes it 1,000 gold. Makes it rather viable. They've got tons of resources. Horses, iron, jewelry being a mercantile state, and gold, meaning that we can actually can't trade off our gold since we don't have gold of our own. But we do acquire gold via city-states. See, 3 gold. What a waste. Since we really can't generate any cash by selling it off. Something that should be fixed in a future patch. I feel that if I receive someone else's gold, I should be given the choice to then pass that fortune onwards if I wanted to, make some cash, but apparently the great minds of Sid Meier et al. Have decided otherwise, so not allowed to do so. Where were we? Milan, so already our friend, ally even, so no, we've really done nothing much we can do here. And there's only one other city-state, Bucharest here, whose ally is the Inca, 135. Oh gosh, someone's generating a lot of culture. We've got 0, got what? Interesting. 0. No, that doesn't really make it viable. I think we're better off waiting, unless we really want to go for Hanoi. But it won't help us much. Let's see. When are we going to make some more cash? Diplomacy, trade, deal history. On 159, we sold copper to Rahman Bang. 30 turns on, 189. So it should be now. We'll soon have an extra 240. So we'll have 1,000 gold, really, to drop on them. Just wait for that. Taj Mahal. What was the other one? The Leaning Tower of Pisa. 189. We said that in 193. Let's see. Oh, English coup in Milan. That's not good. It means that they've ousted us. Tricky, tricky, tricky England. You see, that's a coup. That's the way it works. Oh well. Fortunately, we got a spy in Milan in 5 turns, so we rigged the election. And they'll be back. Hopefully, I say hopefully, they'll be back on our side. Anyway, let's quickly have a look. You see, plus 74 now. What happened here? Yeah, plus 42 from trade routes. You see, we're more than doubling now. So, very nice. Good job. We're doing a great job now at making money. And I believe this worker should be going this way, since this city really does need help. This has finished here. Constantinople is also working some not optimal tiles. That's definitely one to consider, so we go that way. We'll chop that forest down. Why? Because it's adjacent to a freshwater tile, so farms will give us +2 rather than +1. +2 food, that is. And we'll try to develop the tiles here for the same reason. Adrianople. What is the city good for anyway? So we haven't even decided. Science or gold? There should be more a gold generating city than anything else. So yeah, we should actually try and work these tiles instead. So a gold city that is. Not enough surplus to warrant. Oh, however, cattle here. That would be an interesting tile to have. 95, 3, it's a good tile. Why is the city not expanding that way? Well, it is what it is, so we'll leave it for now. And let the missionary heads out. As you can see, let's quickly go back here. They have cannons, so they've got chemistry research. It means they're really behind in terms of technology. Copper to Rakmang is now ended, so we've got to sell that to him. Hopefully he's got the cash. Oh dear. He hasn't got any money. Makes it tricky. How are we gonna be able to sell him anything? Let's see. He's got 88 gold and lots of gold per turn. Alright. This I feel this is not going to be a lot of money coming in. That's 150. So we basically owe another 90. So that should be 87, I feel. Let's see. No, perhaps less. 86. No, even less. 5. Blimey. Big discount. Well, as you can see, they don't like having to pay gold per turn, so they do demand a discount. Not too bothered by that. So we will continue. Right, yeah, we were saying. Ideally, we want to develop these tiles, but these are jungle tiles, so they're quite nice. Given that we've got a university here, so we'll leave it. Constantinople, on the other hand, is working tiles that are not really ideal, so they could be helped. Constantinople does not generate a lot of gold, so we'll go for mines instead. And the rest we just leave it. However, we want to use our faith, so continue purchasing missionaries with our faith, and we'll wait for 1,000 gold to actually maximize the effect of playing around with the city states. We've lost one ally, Milan, but hopefully our spy Nikophoros will try to regain. Oh, you see, Spanish coup in Rio de Janeiro. Oh, that is interesting. You see that? That's a Spanish settler, and he's got every intention of building a new city here, and that's not good. So quickly we'll have to act decisively and purchase the gold tiles here on the border to minimize the effect of them having a city very close to us. This is an expensive thing to do, but very necessary given the circumstances. See, 1, 2, 3. This is out of range. So where is he really going to go? If he goes here, we'll have to buy this tile as well. We'll have to wait and see. They did try to stage a coup in Rio. They failed. Good for us. Varna keeps growing. Excellent news. However, Varna's not really focused on growing, which is not great since we do want Varna to grow. So let's focus here is not. Yeah, I don't need a worker to help them out. Bucharest. It will be trespassing, doesn't matter anyways. And Antioch needs help as well. They need to grow. We need to try and get there and benefit from the freshwater bonus. Let's just position ourselves here for now. We're no longer friends in Milan. Okay, they want us to discover a new natural wonder, which should be accomplished by the Caribou. I'm wondering, rather I should say, some itinerant missionary. Hopefully very soon, so let's see what happens here. Where does Spain really want to found a city? To be here or there? Oh, you see the Koreans are now in the industrial era. I think that's the first. Oh no, the Persians are there as well. Quite far ahead. Oh, I doubt I will be joining you in a war against Elizabeth. I do hope you get crushed, however. Since England has really got meager 2 cities, so that's not very encouraging for them. Now I feel that in all likelihood Spain will be founding a city here. But I might be wrong. They're not too pleased with us trespassing, but I don't really care. They're not going anywhere. Interesting. Oh. Yes, missionaries work differently. They can enter. They can enter Spanish lands. However, they lose strength as a result of attrition. So we really don't want them to end their turn in their territory. So we'll keep out of it for now. Antioch can boost its science output by 50% for free. And for free, it's a key word. So we go for that. And hopefully we'll soon have the 1,000 needed to start meddling with, I think it was Marrakesh. Yeah. And 3 turns there. 2 turns. We'll wait. Yes, of course. No problem. No, not with him. We don't want to be signing any research agreements with him. But we'll be gladly setting off open borders to all and sundry.
Would you be interested in?
As you can see, they like that. So we're more than glad to be setting them more open border treaties for 50 gold each. You need horses. What for? Oh, we've just been gifted another unit.
John Henry said.
They're not too pleased with us, given that we've been trespassing, so we just let them exit the borders for now. Let's see, the Spanish are very active. I feel this is going to be a very busy sea lane, given that we will continue building missionaries. And now we've got extra iron that we want to sell. Open borders to Darius has ended, so let's remind him that they are for sale for 50. There you go. City of Valletta has given me another unit. That's another camel voucher. Not great. But hey, it's free, so let's park him here. Neat horses. Alright. The national epic is now ready. Well, why not? After all, it does give us some benefits, and we'll probably be using them early. If we can start generating more great people points. Okay, Nicaea is doing a good job. So we'll leave it on that. And we'll focus on it. Interesting. Not really much we can do up here. But we'll probably go for... Oh, it's doing quite well. And it won't be growing anytime soon, that's for sure. Same goes for Nicaea. So we'll leave that there. And now we finally do have the money required. $1,222. That's an awful lot of cash. And we'll soon have more. Need 85. 2 turns. Can probably drop them on Marrakesh. 14 turns, we need 171. That's 150. And then 180. So, one more turn. And we go for it. Search info. Gunpowder 6 turns away. You can see slow processing time. Lots happening. Ooh! Unexpected. Persian town. Right on our doorstep. Peace treaty expired. That was unexpected, I must say. Spain has got a large empire. However, now we've got enough cash to drop a bomb on them. Now we've got a new ally. One turn away, so nearly there. I wonder why here. He must have seen something that I didn't. So he's stealing resources from me. There must be some industrial resources here that I can't see. Otherwise, that wouldn't make any sense. Golden Age. It's a long way south. We get there eventually. I feel that there's a worker needed somewhere. So this can probably be moved the other way. And we finally have our own caravel ready for exploration and switch back to university. We've connected jewelry, so we've actually increased happiness with Zanzibar. Wasn't expecting that. We need 50 more. That's always good. And Valletta, Thorn Chalet 162. Let's quickly see whether our spy, yes, can actually do us any good. Let's find out. Open borders. Get some money. Since we've basically explored all these lands. Let's see. Oh, we would have got the Leaning Towers at 193. Oh well, the English got it instead. We've rigged the election. So we've gained some influence with Milan. And someone else has actually built it. Spain is taking back a lot of guarantees. Ooh, England is allied to Rio. And Antioch is starving. Alright, so we need to make a few adjustments here. 45. We need 60 to replace them. Won't be easy, because that would mean more gold. But Rio, can't let that one go. Not a chance. We can't let that one go. They want cotton to be added. Antioch is starving. That will soon be fixed. Fortunately, the city expanded the wrong way. So, not great news for us. Alright, okay, let's see what a lot can be done. We'll just move it here and make sure that's good enough. We'll just move that here. Okay. Open borders ended. Oh yeah, didn't mean to do that. That's the North Pole. Not much expected there. That's that scout. There might be a wonder up there. into fog, even though I doubt it very much. It's a new friend, Zanzibar. We might actually spread our religion here. Garden finished. There's not much really we can build at the moment. Extra worker we don't need. Extra settler we might need. But that's all we've got time for today. So we'll leave it for now. Or Savannah will be looking for new projects. So we'll leave it for now and stay tuned for our next episode. Thanks for watching.